Yo, people, what's good, man? What a game last night. Really enjoyed it. It's always great when you do one over Liverpool. That's 3 wins in the last 4 games that Arteta has over Jurgen Klopp. And a lot of people were moaning, saying, oh, Man City, Man City. And look, Man City don't want to play Arsenal. Let's make that clear. Man City don't want to play Arsenal in the quarterfinals. And if we beat Man City, I think that we can go ahead and win it. You've only got Everton, Man United, and one of them are going to cancel each other out. I think it's going to be Everton. Everton are playing at home. Very strong at the moment. I think Everton will go through. Stoke are at home to Spurs. Don't really care what happens with that game. I'd love Spurs in the semi-final. I'd love them in the final. But I don't think any team there is good enough to beat Arsenal. Maybe, but I think Arsenal's going to be... I think Arsenal's a favourite, yeah? When it comes to... Arsenal's the Cup Kings, man. You can't mess around with the Cup Kings. But listen, I'm not going to lay it all on out there. Man City is not an easy team to cover, but their defence is diabolical. And we've known that. We walked all over them. They ain't got a plan B, yeah? Pep seems to overcoach the team at times. And I think that we'll get by them. I think we've got a very good chance to, so I won't put it all out there. Moving on, guys, Europa League draw. Arsenal have had a very favourable draw of Rapid Vienna, Molde and Dundalk in Group B. And I think that we fancy our chances very easily, and it's going to be another thing where we can help develop some of the kids, and we can give these guys like Nelson and Joe Willock, Smith Rowe, I think we can give those guys more time to develop their game and obviously bring the new ones up in as well. So I think that's going to be some nice draw for Arsenal, not too much pressure, and it definitely adds to the mix of trying to fit all those games in 2 or 3 matches per week. And, you know, you need something like that so you can help rotate players, and that would work really well. You guys have probably heard the news now. Houssem Aouar, PSG have been in contact. Actually, they were in contact a few days ago. Originally, it was like, you know, what's the availability? What's the cost? And then they wanted to find out about the player's terms that he had with Arsenal, which was agreed. Mikel Arteta doesn't seem to be too worried. Obviously, remember, Mikel Arteta has spoken to the player. The player's already had personal terms agreed. So I think Arteta is speaking from a place of confidence, that he feels that nobody can come in lastminute.com and interrupt the deal. I'm a little disappointed, though, about the Torreira. I must say, the Torreira loan gives us nothing. And I know fans are not going to be happy with that. We wanted at least 20 million, 22 million for the player, and we're ending up with 5 or 6 million loan fee. And I just don't see how that helps the team right now. I know in the mix of things, there's no guarantee that he's going to be going to Atletico and even next year. Next year, he might come back as an Arsenal player. And again, it's not a situation. Right now, we're trying to recover money. We're not really doing that at the moment. We got the news that Klasnach had a 9 million bid that had come in. Nothing happening with that at the moment. It just seems very dire. Guendouzi, nothing. Yeah, there was another inquiry about him. And again, nothing. We need cash flow, guys. We need money coming in. And I did say to you at the beginning of the transfer window, what did I say? I said we would be lucky to get rid of 2 or 3 players. That's what I said. Because I kind of foresaw where the market was. We had 10 players we had to get rid of. Chelsea had 8 players they needed to get rid of. Man United, 10 players they needed to get rid of. Teams are trying to have fire sales all over Europe. So what you've got in your backyard, which is trash and dead wood, and let's face it, a team that finished 8th, nobody's going to want your dead wood. We're stuck with these players. And that's why I've kind of said, work in progress. Let's manage what we can this summer. If you can bring in one good player, that would be great. Well, we've got Willian, we've got Gabriel, and if we land Aouar, then that is 3 good players. And then we can think about Partey and whatever. I don't see Partey happening. I'd be shocked. In order for Partey to happen, we would need to be selling players like Torreira and getting cash for them and Klasnach. It's just not happening. Guendouzi, nothing again. That's what I'm saying. We've got no money coming in. This is something where we could get 60, 70 million just from the sales of these players. And the money is not coming in. It's not happening. And it just hasn't worked out for Arsenal. Don't blame them. They're stuck with these players. Edu, Mikel Arteta, all these guys have been here for half a season. So they're working with what they've got. What they've got is not a lot. Arteta is punching above his weight with these guys. He's getting the best he can get out of what he's got. And right now, it looks like we're going to have to go with what we're going with. I mean, Monday is coming up. 5 o'clock is the deadline on the 5th of October. And we'll be lucky to push this deal through. Anything could happen, guys. Anything. PSG could just go bang. There's 70 million on table. They can't because they've got major cash restrictions as well. And having been a victim of FFP before in the past, they've been very careful. They lost 90 million last year. They have to be very careful with what they do in the transfer market. So I don't think that's happening. A lot of people are getting excited about it. I think it's a non-starter. I just am saying that the party deal, I don't think it's going to happen. And I've been saying that for a week now. Yeah, yesterday I said it's gone down from 30 to 10%. That's just my personal opinion. So guys, overall, I think fantastic win last night. We need to bag Aouar. We need to get that done quick. We need to close that up. And I think that's our summer transfer business done. And it would be a decent window with the players that we've brought in. I did say to you guys previously before, Pepe looking on the left-hand side looks like fire. He looked like fire. If you go with him on the left, Willian on the right, Aubameyang in the middle, I think you've got a workable solution there. And I think you've got a solution where you've increased your creativity tenfold as well. So, look, let's just see how that works out and hope that we can get a result on Sunday against Sheffield United. I mean, at the moment, that team ain't really doing. They're not even out the blocks yet. So we need to go in there and batter them at home while they're down. Yeah, that's what we got to do. So listen, guys, tonight, Premier League show, and we'll have a talk and look about the results that happened in the last week. And I'll see you guys there. Talk to you later, man. Peace. Right back at you.